Uh-oh. Sly is sneaking around.
I can't hear it.
We'll hear better. Sweet.
I don't even know how.
Well,
I'll be honest. My mind is still on Jedi Survivor right now, so my hands are all like expecting a PS5 controller and all that cool stuff.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Born Loses Game. Oh. Why?
Verifiable paranormal. Oh yeah, and all the freaking crap you've done isn't been paranormal.
Yeah. Why are you twisting the...
I'm trying to fix that other kink in the cable. Oh no.
Oh.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
Roots and vibes.
Jump and hit the circle button.
Jump and hit the circle button.
I'm liking it.
Don't.
This is actually, and part of it's just the low quality graphics. It's actually a fairly creepy area.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some parts of this game that can be terrifying.
Oh, it's just so terrifying.
It's funny how Luigi's Mansion can actually be a little terrifying at points, but it is also partially because of like the graphics and the earlier graphics and stuff.
You have that still?
No, I don't have it right now.
Luigi, yeah, good luck ever finding an original GameCube copy.
For a cheaper price, yeah.
Yeah, for a reasonable price.
Yeah, reasonable. I don't know. It's like one of those games where you pretty much have to play through it all. If you don't remember what all you did, it's like it can take you a little bit.
I guess
to...
I get there later, don't I?
Yeah. But it's right there.
Oh, how?
Ching.
Bouncy corpse.
Uh-huh. Adrian's with a G. It's Gaha. Get it right.
Uh-huh.
Just get really angry about it.
It's like, oh, how? Alright, sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired from camping.
Actually, he just sucks. Like those mosquitoes. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'll get up there later. Okay. It's kind of cool how they make the level feel so big, but really you're all focused around one area.
Yeah.
And do I go there later too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember.
I know things are really close, but you gotta follow the path.
Well, I didn't know if I had to. I guess, like, in my mind, I'm so used to, like, having to stray from the path to do other stuff. Again, Jedi Survivor. I've been, like, eating and breathing that freaking game the past couple of weeks.
And whenever we get to the Legend of Spyro games at some point...
I would say, and it has been fantastic.
Nice.
That game has been amazing.
What is it?
Jedi Survivor.
Oh.
I mean, it has been so much fun.
For a moment, I thought you were talking about the Legend of Spyro games.
Oh, no. We should do Jedi Fallen Order sometime.
We'll have to find it on a system where I can actually record it and...
Oh, I could stream it from my PC.
I suppose you could.
I mean, I could just run HDMI out on my PC into that device. The device should handle PC, no problem.
Device. What about some of the bottles, Andrew?
What?
What about some of the bottles? Did you get all the bottles?
Did I miss any?
I don't know.
I've been looking for them.
I mean, it almost looked like you were just like skipping a space or something, and then just skipping a space. Oh, yeah, those guys are a little creepy.
Yeah, it's just because they're so uncanny.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the guards are like.
How should I kill him? I don't even have the electricity roll yet, so we can't use that.
Yeah.
Which that's a fun technique when you get it.
Those log stakeouts. No, it isn't.
Oh, Ms. with a Z. Not a Mrs.
Bad Bojo.
Bojo.
Watch Bojo. Well, they are bad. Oh well.
Louisiana swamp gases did some weird stuff to people that, you know, like grew up in that kind of stuff.
Yeah. As Dale on King of the Hill called it, Loserana.
Loser what?
Louisiana. I don't know.
Oh.
That's not where they're at, but you know.
I guess what? Where are we? The Bermuda
Isn't it
Triangle?
like Haiti or something like that?
Oh, Haiti. Yeah. Wait. I guess so.
I think that's what they said they're at.
Maybe.
Let's see. It's also the fact that, like, whenever they chase you, it's just like they all gather up and they're all making these noises and, you know.
If only I was invincible long enough, I could have killed like 5 of them in one shot there.
One shot?
Yeah. At least now that I've distracted them all together. Alrighty.
Let's see, they, takes place in... Wait.
Okay, so let's see.
No!
You know
Yeah,
what?
Haiti. That's
Okay.
where they're at, jungles of Haiti.
Okay, there's 4.
4.
There must be a concentration of 4 that I missed somewhere. I was trying to keep my eyes open for bottles.
But you failed miserably.
That's what my mommy called me.
Mommy called me oops. Oh.
My parents call me broken rubber.
I just remember on Marley and Me where they're like, honey, let's not have any more kids. And then the next scene is her walking out with a new baby. Or, well, you know, being rolled out with a new baby. And then, like,
How do I get back?
one of the kids didn't like, Daddy called her oops or something like that. I don't know.
Because I don't know where the 4 are unless there's, are there 4 like hidden around here? Like in the area? I'm trying to remember. I haven't done this in a while.
Well, now some of them could be around that area. I don't know.
I've been scouring the area.
Scouring.
Okay, I can't get on that one because it's not green.
I don't know. You may have to go back through it again because you're stupid.
I try to keep my eyes open. Apparently, I don't know how.
How do you do it? Honk. Honk, honk.
Okay, so it's not over there. Did not. Oh, hell.
So if we ever do the Legend of Spyro games,
Yeah.
I'd say potentially each like level is gonna take a whole session because those levels are kind of long, or maybe two at most.
Yeah.
The first game,
I feel like I remember
I still feel like the first game was like the best one because it was solid for the most part. Like it was like, you know, the levels are long and there's not that many, but there's still like enough there to fill out a whole game. The second Legend.
Go back through the level before I hand it back over because I gotta get those bottles.
It's gonna bother you.
Gotta get the bottles.
Bottles.
How do I go back to that area?
Well, after this, just go back into the level,
Yeah.
or you can hit select and you know.
That can only be coming off Ms. Ruby herself.
I think you're right, Sly. If you want to crack at Ms. Ruby, you're going to
Ms. Ruby.
way inside that skull temple.
So like the first.
I guess what? I guess I gotta go back to the.
No, go there. Yeah. So the first Legend of, the first Legend of Spyro was decent on console. The second one.
Wait, is there a PC port?
No, I mean like on console, home console. On like handhelds like the GVA and DS, they're eh.
Oh.
It's funny. It's kind of a reverse Andrew. You're
Okay.
going backwards.
I know. I was looking. I just make sure. I don't know how I missed him the first time.
Oh,
That's right. It already has all the ones I've gotten up to this point.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a cruel Nintendo game. But anyway, the second Legend of Spyro, the handheld versions are better than the console versions.
Oh, I see one up there. Where are the others?
Up there.
Where are the others?
But where are the others?
Oh, I was pressing circle, but apparently I wasn't supposed to actually get to it that way.
Well, that's later in the level. You might want to go through the entire level just to see. But why don't you wait till you get the bottles? Oh, sure. Or get the thing where you can search for the bottles.
Cause I'm straight.
Anyway, so the second Legend of Spyro game, Eternal Night, is well, the home console versions, aka the PS2 and Wii versions, there was no Xbox version.
There's multiples up there.
And I'll tell you what bothers me that I've probably already said before, but
Didn't I go to the top of this thing earlier?
well, there's
Of the tree area right there, didn't I?
yeah, you did. It's just you probably didn't pay attention to where the bottles were. Anyway, so yeah, the second Legend of Spyro game on PS2 and Wii, that was apparently there were some development stuff, and like they didn't really have the biggest budget, and they were kind of forced to reuse a bunch of assets from the first Legend of Spyro, and well, they like the developers themselves weren't happy with how the final product ended up being anyway. But the main game is like, I guess you could say it's mediocre, okay at best. The second one, like, because like it really, the second, like, Spyro Eternal Night feels like a drawn out add-on for the first game. Like, it feels like a epilogue DLC, but like drawn out to fill up a whole game. I think there's like, or at least it feels like there's less areas in the second one, and the levels really drag out in that one.
Then the combination has got to be 588.
588.
Yes.
What is this move?
Oh,
yeah.
That's a fun one.
To confuse guards into attacking the wrong thing.
Guards.
Use the triangle button to put together a fake
Guards, come quick.
But yeah, so
Yeah, this one's really fun.
yeah.
You can just.
Well, now sometimes it doesn't work, and like the stuff will just aim at you anyway. Watch out.
Anyway,
And it's possible to really fail at it.
I was trying to escape when I did
So
it.
you have it still, right? Swamp gas. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What a week. So anyway, Legend of Spyro Eternal Night, yeah, it feels like long drawn out DLC formed into a whole game. On the PS2 and Wii.
What?
He just thinks he's so clever. I don't know. He was saying like, he's like, this Ruby must be trying to keep something out, or maybe she's trying to keep something in. And I was like, oh, trying to upstage it. Well, you tried to upstage me, Raccoon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's annoying to try and get all the bottles in, or trying to backtrack, because you get to a certain point and you basically just can't backtrack. This one with that beast that chases you, that big snake thing.
Oh, yes. Well, it's supposed to get harder.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, you know, in other levels you can at least backtrack some areas to get the bottles, and this one, like, it's very hard to. Or once you get to the snake area, you better hope that you either grab the bottles, or you better hope that you have enough lives and, you know, you can go back through and get the bottles. Anyway, now what makes Spyro Eternal Night different on GBA and DS is that, okay, so the GBA version is just a solid game over. It's a side scroller, but like it's a big improvement over the first one on GBA. And the DS version, like the DS version of the first game was similar to the other Spyro games on GBA that were more, you know, the helicopter view, whatever you call it, the isometric view. And apparently there's no music. I haven't really played much of it, but I did see some gameplay, and apparently there's no music to it.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, but the second one is actually a full 3D game, it's not perfectly like the other Spyro games, but like it's a full 3D game on the DS of Spyro. There are, of course, because it's a DS game, there are some tacked on touch control stuff, but it still feels better. But then the problem of the console version. One other problem with the home console version of Eternal Night is there's no Xbox port, not on original nor 360.
Awesome.
And but the first one and the third one are on Xbox systems, but not the second one for that story focused series. Like, I feel like they could have at least, like, if they didn't want to have the original Xbox still have games or something on it, they could have at least made some sort of, like, HD, well, okay, with their tight budget, you know, I guess that was a little difficult, but still, like, it always bothers me to this day that there is no Xbox version of Eternal Night, because for something that heavily focuses on a story, that you need to play all the games to know the whole story, that's a problem. I mean, I'm not saying that like all Xbox players exclusively have Xbox, but there's some that do. And no, there's no PC port. So the only thing I can think of is if they either had one of the other consoles as well. You know, they pretty much had to get it on one of those if they wanted to see what happened. But yeah, so anyway, the third Legend of Spyro game is very different from the previous two. And I feel very mixed about that game. Because, like, people talk about how awesome, even, like, Cat Icarus, just, like, he's like, oh, yeah, you get to fly anywhere. And, like, yeah, you do in, like, 1 or 2 areas. You get to, like, fly around wherever you want to. As Spyro or Cinder. And you can switch between the two on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, outside of, like, 2 or 3 areas, you don't get to do that a lot. You're still very restricted on your flying, and it can get very awkward. With the way it's set up. Oh, jeez. Get it, don't... Yeah, see, look, he just pushes you forward so far. I don't want to get to the end of the level just yet.
It's a creepy snake.
Yeah. I'm trying to... There we go.
Trying to die.
Yeah, I'm trying to die. I love when that happens, like, when his hat's already off, but he's pulling off his hat anyway. Anyway. But yeah, so... Yeah, Legend of Spyro 3, there's not as much freedom as you would think there would be. Just in, like, very few areas. You can tell how inspired by God of War it was at that point. Like, it was already, like, a combat-focused gameplay, but, like, just the way it's all set up, you can just tell how much inspiration it got from God of War. But it is better than Eternal Night. I just don't know how I compare it to A New Beginning.
So, somebody I follow on Twitter is saying, she said, I've been in this lobby for 10 minutes. And the lady next to me has answered 16 phone calls from her son confirming that he, 1, doesn't have to mow, 2, can't drink beer because he's 14, 3, isn't allowed to go to the bonfire if he doesn't finish, 4, cannot pay his sister to do it, 5, cannot have his sister edge the lawn, 6, still cannot have a beer, 7, also can't smoke, 8, can't smoke if it's with his brother, and 9, or all that in 10 minutes, and the calls are still coming. By a rolling raccoon.
Tingling.
Tingle.
Indian water ballads. Just like say that with a really hardcore nasally voice.
Indian water ballads. Dude, Wild Bill's soda is delicious.
The what?
Wild Bill's soda.
Yeah.
You see the ads for it? It's delicious.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, you've seen it online. I'm sure you've seen ads like...
Well, maybe I haven't paid attention
like
much.
social media ads. It's really tasty, and I'm definitely getting some at Dragon Con this year.
Oh. So...
Where do I want to
Bortles.
go to the next level?
Bortles. I don't know. By the way, I'm letting you do the piranha one. I don't like doing the piranha one.
You're a piranha.
Oh, there you go. Folks who could be here a while.
Oh, I think there's one.
The way to open up that voodoo gate is by lighting all 25 tiki torches with the
Tiki torches.
small skip. Use the left analog stick to steer and press the X button to fire the flamethrower. Oh, and one more thing. You need fuel from the flamethrower, and the only source
Flames.
are those piranha you see swimming around. Run them down with the boat. One fish fuels one shot. Hurry! You only have 2 minutes to get all the torches lit.
It's gonna be lit. Oh.
Oh. So anyway, if only there was a cheat to put in to like have infinite time or something,
Or infinite flames.
or infinite flames. Well, I think that one of the annoying parts is that you can't get like an infinite number of or you can't get like more piranha. Yeah, that one was just like flying out of the water there. Anyway, I think one of the annoying things is you can only have like up to 5 at a time. As hard as it is to like try and get them all.
Yeah, because they're really fast.
Yeah. Anyway. So Legend of Spyro. Oh. But yeah, we'll try to play. We'll try to do the co-op of Legend of Spyro 3 if we ever get to that game.
I could imagine a game where you have to use ammo to get the fish, but it's a different ammo. You have to keep track of 2 types of ammo.
Oh
and
yeah.
still with a 2-minute time limit.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a Sly 3 thing or something, or Sly, you know.
Jack 2.
Jack 2, yeah. That's also a thing. A game that's not as good as Jack 3.
I really like Jack 2.
Yeah, that's too hard to be all that fun.
It's only hard on hero mode.
No. The first half of the game is fine enough, it's challenging enough, but then the second half, like where with the
where's the
stupid
last one?
escort missions.
Where's the last one?
It's somewhere. Andrew, I think it's right there.
Oh. At least the time limit stopped there.
Yeah.
There.
Anyway, so yeah, that
Get up, come on, get down with the thickness.